The FBI joins the investigation into vandalism at a mosque in Baltimore County.
A 31-year-old woman is in jail this morning. Police say she is the person who pushed a man into the path of an oncoming subway train, killing him. Even more shocking, according to the Queens District Attorney, she told police, and we quote, "I pushed a Muslim off the train tracks because I hate Hindus and Muslims ever since 2001.
A hate crime report was released for the year 2011. It revealed that the number of hate crimes reported to the police declined slightly compared to the previous year. And while this may seem like good news, 2010 saw a 50% increase in hate crimes against Muslims. This is the one group that has continuously felt the brunt of the ignorance, hatred, and intolerance in America.
CAIR-Maryland was established in August of 2012, primarily to serve the needs of the Muslim community on a local level. Our aim is to improve the American Muslim experience by challenging Islamophobia and combating negative stereotypes about Islam and Muslims. We also strive to promote justice and educate Muslims about their rights and responsibilities and empower them to become more civically engaged.
One of the goals of CAIR-Maryland is to promote religious freedom and justice.
When hateful ads were placed in the DC Metro, we launched a successful counter-campaign against those ads.
We at the Council on American Islamic Relations are responding to that with, we don't want to censor free speech. We want to basically repudiate it with good speech.
Although we've only been around for a few short months, we've already been asked by the community to investigate cases involving civil rights, discrimination, child custody issues, and immigration.
Maryland is a very diverse state. We have 47 state senators, we have 141 state delegates, and unfortunately we have 0 Muslim representation.
CAIR-Maryland has hosted several Know Your Rights programs. The purpose of these presentations is to educate the community about what their rights are. For example, what should you do when the FBI or the police knocks on your door? What should you do if you feel like you've been discriminated at work or at school or at the airport? These are the types of questions that we in our community need to know how to answer to ensure that our civil rights are protected.
Marylanders from diverse faiths gathered at the Washington Monument in Mount Vernon to pray and light candles for the victims' families hundreds of miles away.
Basically, it's something that strikes to the core of all humanity, and we just wanted to come out here and express our condolences and commemorate the memory, honor the memory of the individuals who were lost.
Part of what CAIR-Maryland aims to do is to monitor legislation that's proposed in Annapolis to ensure that it's within the best interests of the Muslim community.
We're currently working on a case in Baltimore involving a young Muslim woman who was attempting to board a bus when the bus driver actually forced her to take off her hijab and her niqab. We are now working with the Maryland Transit Authority to ensure that this situation is resolved and also to ensure that future such incidents don't occur.
We organized a protest against Islamophobe Pamela Geller at the Maryland Council Action Network Conference in Annapolis, which was highly successful.
For hours, Samira Hussein and roughly 8 others quietly protested outside of an Annapolis hotel, waving bright signs she says is a way to tell her story.
When I heard that she's going to be here speaking, that terrified me.
Hussein says she has been the victim of a number of hate crimes. Now she's protesting activist Pamela Geller, the woman behind anti-Islam ads appearing in subway stations from San Francisco to Washington.
We also have had multiple workshops within our own Muslim communities promoting Know Your Rights and protecting our children, which is essential in anti-bullying campaigns.
One of the initiatives that we intend to undertake is to bring the Muslim Youth Leadership Summit to Annapolis. This is a program that would allow Muslim youth, high school students and college students, to come to Annapolis and observe the legislative process of how a bill is introduced and how it becomes law. We also want to introduce them to state legislators and learn more about what they can do to make a difference.
What makes America great is her diversity, and the American Muslim population is no exception. Just like the communities before us, the African American community, the Jewish American community, the Japanese American community, all have faced discriminations. We too face discrimination. Just as these communities persevered and fought for their rights and have left a legacy of laws, we too as American Muslims are fighting this battle now.